All right, welcome to Convo Chaos. I'm your host, Riz,
My name's Lance. Nice to meet you guys.
and we're going to dive into some controversial topics where nothing's off limits. It might get a little spicy,
Maybe,
a little chaotic,
maybe.
and I'm always right. So we could just dive right into it. Lance.
All right, so let's talk. Let's talk. What you want to talk about? I was on Instagram, right? And I seen something. I figured you may be interested in this topic here.
Do tell.
Iman Shumpert and Tiana Taylor. How do you feel about that?
Well, what do you mean? The divorce?
Yeah, the divorce.
I feel like that's too personal for me.
It's too personal for you.
Yeah,
What do
I
you mean?
mean, they had a long-term marriage, they have children. I just don't agree with when stuff fall apart, it goes so left. Like I have children and things like that. What are you asking if I agree with the settlement?
Yeah, with the whole settlement controversy, like, do you think that he got did dirty on the settlement, or do you think like,
Absolutely. I'm a mother. Absolutely not. If she's going to have the majority, if she's going to have the kids the majority of the time, she needs the nanny the majority of the time.
okay, okay,
They also live a different life than normal people.
all right,
So the money is always going to be different.
all right. So
So
how?
what we feel like is crazy is not crazy to them.
Okay, so you're for child support and everything like that, right?
Absolutely.
So okay, so what if you guys have like joint custody, like 50-50 custody,
The way the court is set up,
right?
whoever make more
Uh,
pays more.
right.
If it's joint, if it's exactly 50-50.
So you don't think, and I don't have children,
Mm-hmm.
so you have to enlighten me on some of this stuff that goes on with the court system with child support. But if you have 50-50 custody, you still have to pay child support, right? That is
Yes.
correct. So you agree with that? So because me personally, I feel as though like if you guys are 50-50, then it shouldn't be any child support. You guys should just go have 50-50. Like that's
So I would say, well, in regards to Tiana Taylor and Ima, it's different because Tiana Taylor has her own money as well. So it's kind of like I feel like if the custody is 50-50, I don't believe she should probably get so much because she's already established. But if it was like a stay-at-home wife and your husband is a football player,
mm,
your kids should uphold the same lifestyle with or without you. I absolutely agree with that. That's your children at the end of the day. But some men think I'm not paying her bills, and but the bills is the kids can't pay bills,
mm.
so the mom has to do all of it. So you have to help the mom because the mom helps the children. So, I,
Well, if you were a stay-at-home wife, then yeah, I can see that because you're
mm-hmm,
essentially you'll be more than 50-50
right,
because you're still staying at home when you
right.
guys split up, right? But in a situation where you guys both go to work and it's 50-50, I don't know. You can't snatch my check like that, man. I go
It
crazy.
depends. So if you so just say for instance, if you're a well-off doctor established and she's just getting her foot in the door and she's working like okay, say she's in a hospital too, but she's like a one-on-one or aide like that, where y'all
Mhm.
checks are completely different. You don't agree?
Yeah, I agree. Now, what if the roles are reversed?
That has happened.
Do you agree?
But the thing is, the men don't want the kids that much. Like that's facts. They don't. They're not fighting for 50-50 custody. They not. Men not doing that. They don't know what it
Okay.
is to really be a full-time parent all the time. That comes with a lot. So it's like y'all can say that, but are you going to really put the work in? No, your mom is going to have the kids. Your sister is going to have the kids.
Why do you think that? You don't think that is men that would take the kids?
Yes, I do believe there is men, but
Yeah.
not really. I
I,
feel like there are some men that will, but the majority absolutely not.
I would take the kid. I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't take the
You
baby.
can't say that until you have look. Why
I
would you?
probably wouldn't take the baby. Cause babies breastfeed. Babies got like diapers and
Not
all.
all, not all children breastfeed.
I don't know. I
It's
just,
called formula.
yeah. I mean, if that's what they gotta be, then that's what they gotta be. But
But men not doing that. Y'all not getting up every 2 hours. It comes a lot. It comes with a lot.
true, true.
So to shorten that answer, I agree to an extent. Now
To
I
an
don't know
extent.
who's more well off. I don't get in their business, but I agree with
I would assume
from what the
Iman.
mom said. They both got houses. They both got cars. They
Yeah.
took whatever they came with. What was the problem with that? I feel like that was actually, very mature on
Well,
both of
that's
their
what she
parts.
said, but from the report, it didn't seem that way. It showed everything that
It
she
only
got.
showed what she got. It didn't say
Yeah.
anything about what he got. So you don't know what he got or not.
I don't. That is true, but it didn't show it. So what you don't know, you can't really. I mean, I
Exactly.
can't speculate what's not there.
Exactly.
You get me? But I don't know. I just wish they could have stayed together. I thought that they looked nice together. I thought they was a beautiful family.
But that comes with you don't know what going on behind closed doors.
Yeah, true.
So why would you think he cheat on somebody like Tiana Taylor?
Um, I think, I think. No, don't do that. I think he's an athlete.
He ain't been an athlete in how long? Can
No,
we pull up
but
the facts?
no, but
Can we pull up the facts? He
that
been a
doesn't
stay-at-home
that
dad for how
doesn't
long?
that doesn't change who you are.
It
Like,
does. You're not on a roll. You're not going from game to game to game in different states and you miss your family. Your life has lightened up to the point where you had the option to go home.
yeah,
You're not on a roll.
yeah, but that gives him more time now. Like, you get what I'm saying?
It's giving more excuses.
No, it's not an excuse. I'm giving you a
It
reason.
absolutely
No, I'm
is.
not giving you an excuse. I'm giving you a reason. It's a difference. An excuse is saying that he's right. I'm not saying he's right. I'm giving you the reason behind why he
Okay.
did it. So the reason behind why a lot of athletes cheat is because, all right, it's like this. As a no, no, as a man, right? As a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are judged off of like what you could pretty much do and like produce in a way, for the most part. You get what I'm saying? Like, we have to produce a lot in life to get what we want and where we want to get. Like, you know what I mean?
So stopping you there,
Mm.
he already won. He got his wife. He got his children. You
Right.
you found somebody that's rocking with you. So what
Right.
are you? Who you trying to prove something to now
But
at this point to the
but
public?
no, it's like when you're a half and there's a bunch of have nots, right? Because he's a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. So when you're a multi-millionaire, you can have anything you want. Any car you want, any house you want, any girl you want. So he's gonna get any house he want, any car he want, any girl he want.
No,
And that's how he grew up.
that's a choice.
It is a choice, but men don't typically have self control when it comes to stuff like
Oh,
that. They
kids
don't.
are crazy.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I'm being honest
That's
here.
also a choice to not have self control. You don't have to
What
take every bait.
what I'm saying is,
Cause woman too. Let's be clear. We talking about Tiana Taylor, somebody who people brag about her body nonstop. She has the body people pay for. She has the body people yearn for. She got boys and girls like her.
y'all,
So let's stop there. Her temptation is 20 times more his because you have both sexes want you. So she's turning down men and women nonstop.
men and women are sexually attracted to two different things, though. Men are physically attracted to women, and we want to have sex with women, right?
Okay.
Women are mentally attracted to men, right? You could be
That's
physically.
a lie.
It's not a lie. You could be physically attracted to a man, but not want to have
You're
sex
not
with
gonna
him.
know them mentally until you see them physically. So you have to start somewhere. I'm not just gonna see him like, oh, he's smart. I know he's smart.
No,
I
you're
want
going to,
him.
yeah, but you're going to see him and see that he's physically attractive, right?
So it starts with physical for both
Right,
parties.
right.
Right.
And the mental can fuck that up.
That's true.
The mental,
So you saying
the,
men don't give a fuck if a
the
bitch
mental,
dumb. I
the
agree.
mental ain't fucking that up. So it's
I
like,
agree with that
so
part.
it's like we just want to have sex. We don't
So
give a
we're
damn.
talking about cheating wise. Why would a woman care if a man is dumb if she already got her man anyway? So she clearly just want what she want out of it too. Money. That's the majority of women going for these days.
She's not broke.
But what I'm saying is, so she's definitely not going for. I mean, well, I
That's what
can't
I'm
because
saying.
Summer
She's not
Walker, my
broke.
girl, pick anybody. But
But a lot of women that are going to cheat, most likely are probably going to be broke. They need some bread. You see what I'm saying? Like, they need some bread. We like two different things.
so again, why would she care about his mental if the money is there?
Who, Tiana?
No, woman in general.
A woman in general, because if the money is there, most women aren't going to cheat. Like, if most women that deal with millionaire men, they know that the millionaire men are cheating and they're not cheating back because they have what they want.
Okay.
They have money. We want women. Now, every man is not like that. Every female is not like that. You get what I'm saying? Every man is not going to cheat. Like, are a lot of men going to cheat? Yeah.
So do you have some cheating confessions?
No, I'm not a cheater. I am not a cheater. See me? I am an honest fella. I am not a cheater. I don't cheat. A lot of black men don't cheat. It's those damn millionaires. It's those damn millionaires. I'm telling you.
Oh, that's get the fuck. A
It's them
woman
damn
can be taking care
millionaires.
of a man and he'll still cheat on her.
No, he won't.
Yes,
What? He will be in there cooking
I
and
don't
cleaning.
like when people.
He will be
I
in
don't
there
like the
cooking and
delusion.
cleaning.
I
It's
don't
not
like
no
the
delusion.
delusion. I don't.
A girl will be at work all day. That nigga will be playing there playing PlayStation.
That nigga be out there driving her car,
No, she got her car.
pulling up on other girls in her car, humping them in her
Why do you
car.
think that all men are like
That's
this?
facts.
What?
That's
What?
facts. Niggas ain't. Listen, that's facts. That's facts. What I don't like is I like to be realistic. Okay, like first of all, it's no way in the world a man would even be comfortable not working or not bringing nothing to the table unless he not shit. Let's be clear. So if you comfortable letting your woman do all of this stuff and you in her car Jody ass nigga, you likely to just be on bullshit because now you already know I ain't got no money. My girlfriend take care of me. Now you feel less of a man. So then you cheat on her to make it 20 times worse.
So why would a female be with a man that's like that?
Cause yeah, that's something I can't answer. I
Cause maybe she ain't shit either.
No, I don't think she not shit. I think it's certain type of woman that go for
No,
that. But
maybe
we
she.
not gonna talk about that.
What kind? No, let's talk about it. Why not?
Nah.
Why you don't? Why you don't? Why you don't want to break it down?
Cause I listen. Women be looking for love, man, and sometimes when it don't work out, they settle, and they settle for anything sometimes, and sometimes, or a guy portray himself to be one way, and then you get him, and it's a whole different story. But then go back to the internet stuff. Stop going for what you see, because it's not. It's fantasy. It's a fantasy world. You could put on anything. You could put on your cousin stuff and post pictures in it.
You could post pictures at Home Depot. And with the backsplash,
Like that's your friend, bro.
with the backsplash, tell them cut the sink on.
For real, they could buy followers, they could buy likes, like and girls just be going. Y'all gotta be smarter than that, though. I truly
Yeah,
agree.
guys be going too though. We be going.
Oh, let's start there, yeah, because
we be going.
let me not
All chest up joints like this with the angle with the light. Make sure you get that ring. The ring.
So their body don't
Yeah,
look the same.
you be about big as hell. I thought you was all titties. You all body.
Well, is that your fault for going for body?
No, I'm just saying. Like, what you mean? What is that your fault for going for money? They don't make no.
Yes, it is.
Well, I guess it's.
It is.
I guess it's
If
our
you
fault
go
for
to
going for
somebody's
body.
page and you think because he posts, because you don't even know he jumping, he going to club, knowing everybody premiere, and he taking pictures with him, you think he's somebody, and then you going for it, and then he don't know nobody, and you just sitting there, you saw it, you done humped him, and then you just in the house, the next thing you know, he taking your car, he asking you for $50. You gotta send him lunch money.
No, that's why you. No, that's why you got like.
You gotta be
can't. You
smarter
gotta move.
than that.
You can't move that fast. That
I
means
agree
you
with
move.
that too.
That means you moved too fast. You should have went to a couple dinners first.
Absolutely.
You should have. I don't know. Gave a couple tests first or something. I don't know. You know what's a good way for women to date, like when they're dating,
What?
to pay for the first date. No, hear me out. Hear me out.
She should bring you flowers.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
You want
No,
flowers?
hear me out.
Do you want flowers?
Hear me out. It'll fuck the game up. I'm telling you. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me
All
out.
that do is show him that you easy.
No, it don't. No, it
And
don't.
you gonna pay for the second date,
No,
the third date, you gonna give him gas.
No, it don't. Hear me out. Hear me out. Try it one time. Try it one time.
I pay for dates. I'm not paying for no first.
No, try it one time. I'm gonna tell you how you gotta do it. Can I tell you how you gotta do it?
I'm listening.
This is how you gotta do it, right?
Y'all can listen.
You gotta be listen, all right. You're talking to a guy, right? Y'all rapping or whatever. You say, hey, you wanna go out, whatever the case may be? He don't know where to go. Y'all just trying to figure out where you wanna go, right? You make a suggestion. Let's go here. We go there, right? All right, I'll pick you up at 8, 7, whatever the case, right? Y'all go. He's expecting to pay. If he's like really into you or whatever, he's expecting to pay, right? Can we be honest? He's expecting to pay, right? Both guys.
Absolutely.
All right. So y'all get there, y'all order or whatever.
Mm.
You ordering drinks and shit. I'm gonna keep it. when, when a man fucked up, I'm gonna tell you right now. When a man fucked up, we hate when you order drinks.
Well, he shouldn't offer to take you on a date.
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You shouldn't date if you shouldn't initiate a first date. Now, not saying your girlfriend, but you shouldn't initiate dating somebody new if you're fucked up. That don't make sense.
No, I hear you, but sometimes you're just so beautiful, right? But listen, I hear you, man. We men. Listen, when a man is fucked up, yo, getting one drink, we be like, right? Because like, let's say we go somewhere with like some steak or some shit. You know, you gotta get
drink
the steak.
$25.
Yeah, I get a steak, you get a steak, right? And then the sides be big as shit, so we're gonna get like some shareables, right? We gonna share the sides, but is that broke to share a side? But the sides really is big. I'm not about to eat that big ass side.
On a date?
If you ever go to, you get two sides and just bust them down the middle.
I don't really know. I don't know. I don't really. I mean, to each his own. I feel like
All
because
right,
I probably wouldn't mind.
right.
It depends. If I don't really care for you like that,
You're gonna take them sides home if we get 4 sides. If I get 2 sides with my joint and you get 2 sides, that's gonna be a lot of damn sides. What you trying to take food home? All right, well, have
the
him in
fuck.
well, whatever we getting, right? You get the steak, you get the sides, whatever. I'm telling you right now, that first drink, we like this. We like, all right, go ahead. She got a drink. You gonna get another one though? Because the thing is this: if you get a drink and then I get a drink, that's 2 drinks. And then if you get another one, then I gotta get another one. That's 4 drinks. That's like $100.
Don't date if you can't afford drinks.
Yeah, yeah, don't date if you can't afford drinks. Or I give y'all a trick. I give y'all a trick. Take her to like, damn, not the first date, right? But if you go
No,
somewhere
I want to hear it. Where? Where
like
do you
a
suggest that they take the
like
women
a
on the
little
first date?
like a little roundaway like go-go type drink, maybe like
A
no, no,
strip
no, not no,
club?
not the first date though. But the drink's cheap. The drink's cheap.
Like I'm trying. Where? Give me a name of somewhere. Where? Where is a good first date?
It's not a first date. I'm talking about just to go get something to eat real quick. Oh, but where's a good first date? A good first date. All right. A good first date is probably like it depends on the girl.
Oh my god.
It does.
So you dating out your league is what you about to say?
No, if you're dating out of your league, but if you are dating out of your league, then
That's
you
your
have
mo.
no, what? How is that my mo?
That's your
How
mo.
is that my
Cause
mo?
he like to talk about the girls with the BBLs and
No,
what they require and what
listen,
they expect, but that's what he
listen.
go for.
No, that's just what you see on the internet.
No, that's what you go for. We
That's
had
not.
this conversation
That's not
plenty
what
of
I go
times.
for.
That's what you go for.
How? Because I say that is attractive.
That's what you go for. If
That's
you're
not what
in
I
a
go
DM trying to
for.
talk to them, and then they
I
kind
don't.
of then you meet them, and then you mad because
No, I'm not.
they
Like
asked
what?
for this and the third. And it's like you kind of knew what they was requiring before you
No.
even wrote
Hold
them.
on.
So you want to talk
Time
to
out.
somebody and bring them to your level.
Time out.
No, if you want to
No.
court somebody, you got to
I
meet them on their
no
level,
no
and that's just what
no.
that
I never
is.
said nothing about a DM meeting them. I said when you're out in public, like when you're just out and you just try to like talk to a girl or something, they tend to have attitudes. It don't matter about no BBL or no BBL. They tend to have attitudes a lot of the time.
Why would they have an attitude?
I don't know. It's the way of the world now. It's the way. It's the
That's
way.
not
You
true.
don't think that a lot of young ladies have attitudes?
Like what you mean? Like you saying hi and they cuss you out? Like of
No, not
course.
cuss you out. Just like all right. So like you know how like if you're like a celebrity, how people kind of be like you might have a nasty attitude. Like they might say Beyonce has a nasty attitude or
We're
Rihanna.
not talking about Beyonce.
No, I love Beyonce. She's a great artist.
No, not like that. I'm saying like we talking about.
Right. But what I'm saying is, don't you know how people say that divas typically have attitudes?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, when you're a young lady,
Never heard Beyonce had an attitude though. By the way,
well,
I heard she
okay.
was a great person.
But when you're a young lady, right? When you're a young lady and everybody is telling you that you're beautiful and everybody is trying to take you out and trying to pay your bills and do all these type of things, you can develop an ego. And there is a such thing as like a
Why would they make you have an attitude?
because your ego makes you have an attitude. Because I'm like less than you. You get what I'm saying? Like,
You feel like you less than her.
no, you treat me like I'm less than you.
That's false.
It's not. If I'm out somewhere,
So give
right?
me a scenario.
I'm out somewhere, right? And if you ever been out lately, you'll notice what all the guys are doing. This is what all the guys are doing. If you go out, you go out somewhere, they like this whole time, like this.
On their phone.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, on the wall, posted up smoking or some shit, right? And all the ladies is dancing with each other. They dancing with each other, right? And you be trying to figure out, like, yo, why none of the brothers dancing with none? Like, what's going on? Like, y'all weird. Like, I see all these chicks. Like, watch this. And then you go show them, you try to dance with one of them. That shit be like, what? Get off me.
False. If you go out, okay, sections, the men are the new divas. Let's be clear.
They didn't do divas?
They in there. God forbid a woman try to get in the men's section. He in there with all his homeboys. They
Oh,
popping
okay.
bottles with each other.
Okay.
So I
It,
don't know.
I
We
don't
might
think
go to
it's
two
that.
different places because I don't see that.
No, I don't think, I don't,
Why would I be on the floor? Like I don't know. Maybe they don't want you because you don't got your own style. I don't know.
nah.
Because what I've seen is men doing the most to get in other men's section. It don't even be about girls no more in
Damn,
the
why
club.
you start frying it?
It's about bottle wars with men.
It
Like
is.
it's egos with
It
men.
is.
I don't really see men courting women in the clubs no more.
But
So
I think that a lot,
I'm like,
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just think that a lot of men feel like it's easier to show
that don't
that
even make sense.
I, I'm telling you from what I've seen, from like what I've seen.
Let me show other niggas how much money I got.
No, I feel like
Why?
I feel like they showing the women too. I feel like today's dating, right? When you and it's not all dating, but we're talking about like the urban culture, like the
Hmm.
popular, like amongst like the people that go out and stuff like that, right? I feel like it's like, all right, I'm not about to waste my time trying to figure this guy out. You get what I'm saying? Like how you said, um, if females on the internet they'll take the bait, you show them some money or you got them some clothes, they could be your homie stuff, right?
Mm.
Right. So I think that they're looking to see if this guy has money or not and if he's willing to spend it or not. I think that guys know that. I think guys really know that. So I think they're going out and they're paying a lot of money, getting sections, right? Making it rain, right? And now,
And how is that for girls?
what you mean? How is it?
How is that for the girls? You
Because
not sending. Let me tell you what would be for girls. You sending a bottle over to her and her friends. That's how you show a woman. You throwing money because a boy just bought an ace of spades. Or let me get two of them. You battling with men. That
this
has
ain't
nothing to do with
this ain't
females.
1975. They want gangsters and shit. You talking about some sitting over a bottle? Hey, the guy over there sent the bottle. No, they want a motherfucker.
No, gangsters do that.
No, they don't want that shit. They want niggas that look like the music video shit. That's what they want. They're not sending over bottles like
And
it's a
they're
goddamn
still doing
movie.
that. What Drake say?
It- and everybody hates Drake.
Next topic.
They
I'm not even
do.
about to play with you right
They
here.
do. Everybody hates
I'm
Drake. They all. They,
no, you don't even say no dumb
I
shit like
like
that.
Drake.
So that's anything to say.
A lot of people don't like him though. They think the shit that he do is like pussy type shit. Sending over a bottle. Hey, it's from Drake. Yeah,
How is that
yeah.
corny
Tell her
though?
I sent it.
How is that
I'm
corny?
not saying it's
That's
corny.
what a man should
Listen.
do for woman attention. Not you having a bottle war with another man do nothing for women. Are
Listen.
we just going to be excited about you? The thought of you spending
You
money, you
may
ain't spending it on me.
you may be correct, but it's working. It's
How is it
working
working?
because they're getting the girls to come to the section, dry the boat,
I just
take you
said they're
home.
not letting them in the section.
They
No,
are letting them in the section.
no.
The bad ones, yes, they is. They getting in the section.
But bad ones probably got their own section. That's the difference.
Shit. Well, I guess they split in the sections. They back and forth.
That don't make
But
sense.
I see them in section, but I also see what you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
where guys are fighting to get in
Absolute fighting to the death.
because.
This my homie.
But you know why though?
And you ain't put no money up to it neither, so
but,
you should be ashamed of yourself.
damn. But
you should really be ashamed of yourself.
Damn.
You didn't put no money. You
ashamed? All right,
you
what?
should be ashamed of yourself.
I feel
I'm
you. I
not
feel
going
you.
out. I as a woman, I don't feel comfortable standing somewhere I didn't contribute to.
All right, but what if your homie say I got it? Don't worry about it.
That's like my rule. Like we do that though. You will go out.
Yeah.
Don't worry, girl, come out. I got you.
You're talking
and vice
about,
versa. But that's my real friend. Men
right.
these days, people don't even have real friends. They just around for the look. They around for who they know.
You think that's with men and women or just men?
Men, the majority. No, women too though. Women is.
I think that men have way more genuine friends than women do.
I can agree nowadays.
I think that men hang out with guys that they grew up with.
I agree.
And I feel like women hang out with girls that they like met at work or like met at the club or met like on the internet. Like, you're cute, I'm cute, let's go out.
Right. That's fair, but
I ain't never meet no bull
I
like.
seen that in person one time.
I ain't never meet no bull and say, yo, you fly as shit, brother.
We friends.
we gonna go get them together.
Girls definitely guilty of that. I actually seen it. I can never like. I actually had like girls who would like, they'll see something and be like, oh hey girl. I don't know. That's awkward to me.
I don't know you
because I don't trust you. Girls is too. Yeah,
I don't know you.
Yeah, I don't know you. So
yeah.
I'm not. But females, because the people you grew up with, they probably want something different. They probably don't care for the outside, and you want to be in a mix. So then you go hang around girls you met at a bar, and you wondering why you fighting them 2 days later, or they fuck your baby dad, or whatever the scenario is. You don't know her.
But I will say, when it goes good though, it goes good because I feel like that's a lot of the times that also hold men back. So like, for example, if you're a young lady, right, and you grew up in an environment where the other young ladies was ratchet, they was going out partying, drinking, doing all this other type of stuff, getting pregnant young, just doing whatever the case may be, getting locked up, right? You might have wanted to go to college and do other things with your life, so you kind of like excommunicated yourself from those type of individuals, right? Where a male, on the other hand, he'll try to hold on to those individuals.
Absolutely.
He'll come home and try to be like selling drugs while he home from college. Like getting in
Or
the
you have one that's established and he got 25 running behind him and he
right,
trying to hold everybody with him, but he the
right,
only one really making moves.
right. You get what I'm
I see that
saying?
a lot too.
Right. Where women will just kind of like, you know what, you good or whatever, we
Mhm.
good, it ain't no bad blood, but I'm gonna hang out with this
Cuz we,
female
we
that I
we align
met
more.
who,
Absolutely.
yeah, so I can say that that's when it could work out. That's when it could work out well. Like,
But
you
you
know what I
don't
mean?
it you got to meet over substance. You don't meet over bullshit, and that's the difference.
Yeah.
If I'm in school and I'm pursuing this, or this is my career field and we on the same level, we both moms, and our focus is different. We want to travel, we want to get married, we want to do that, and you uplift me in that area.
Right.
Absolutely, I want that person
Yeah.
around me. Not I want to go out and you, oh girl, get a babysitter every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, leave her in the
And,
house. She'll be alright. I
and
wish somebody
men
would tell me leave my daughter in the house to go out.
and a lot of
That's
men, especially
crazy.
black men, a lot of black men sometimes. Well, in recent years though, I've been seeing things online where black men have been meeting up on good like stuff, like getting good things done. But a lot of black
Mm-hmm.
men tend to like become friends over bad shit. Like you got drugs, I got drugs. Let's get.
How that even happen? I no,
let's-
I always wanted to know like how men make new friendships, because so that was a good example. Because I don't
like,
really
for
see,
real, no
no, I
bullshit.
really don't see men just like, unless like it's at a work environment and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
what's up, and y'all keep what's up in each other, and then out of
yeah,
nowhere, I don't know, but it's easier for girls because we don't
yeah,
have all of that like thought process. Men
yeah.
is like, yeah, like I don't, you can't bring just a random guy around your homegirls
Right,
from for years, and they like,
right. Who is this
who
boy?
this, and God forbid he further than them. Now they about to
Right,
slide him up, like he even
right,
got him set
right,
up.
right,
But girls, I could bring, a new friend around my old friends, and it's like, I mean, they might not care for it, but you're not really putting them in harm's way.
right,
Whereas a guy, you
right.
probably could do
Where's a
that.
guy you
So
could probably
that's
put him in
why
harm's way?
I always wanted to know that, like how men
Yeah.
make new friends.
Well,
Like,
we if we make a new friend, it's probably through another friend, and
mm-hmm,
we probably had more in common than that friend that we met through. So
mm-hmm.
like, let's say it's like I might have grew up with you, and
Y'all
then
start playing ball or something every weekend.
right, and then
Okay.
you got a friend, and your friend plays ball too, but your
Mm-hmm.
friend who plays ball also does music. And I do music, so we become cool. Or he might play Madden and I play Madden, or
So
he
kind of
might
the
be
same
into
way that girls
NBA.
kind of build.
Yeah, but I feel like girls build off like you pretty, I'm pretty.
That's anything.
It
I
is
would
anything, and
never
it be
ever in a
funny as
million
shit.
one years want to be friends with somebody because they pretty.
I be seeing it though. You don't be
That's
seeing that shit.
insanity though. No, why? What do that
You know,
do?
they
I don't want to hump you.
they don't they don't necessarily present it that way, but that be like the underlying thing though.
So you
Like,
feel no? I could agree. Like they feel like they want to be friends with people off of aesthetic.
yeah,
Yeah, I had a situation
yeah,
with one of my folks because of that.
yeah. So like, I'm not. So like, I'm not gonna not go somewhere with somebody because of how they dress or because of how they look. Me personally, I like, you know what I mean.
That's very like. I mean,
And all females aren't like that
we
though.
wouldn't. No, we live in scary times.
And
We
some men are like
definitely
that
do.
though. Like some men won't hang out with certain guys because they don't have on nice clothes, or because they're not a nice looking guy. Like a lot of guys won't hang out with certain guys. Like they won't. Like they
You
be
don't
like,
think that's weird though?
I mean, yeah, I think it's weird, but there's certain guys that be like, well, I'm not bringing his nut ass to the club, bro. You want some
Well,
weird shit?
that's different if you on clown behavior. I don't want to hang around
No,
with
not,
somebody who weird, but
no, no,
as
no,
far as like looks, no.
no, not like, all right, not like looks like how female look at you,
Mm-hmm.
like beauty look. No, not like that. Like looks as far as like you don't have the cool clothes, or you don't got like a will that's tough, like your car ass or something like that.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they
Mm-hmm.
just like, and it's not a lot of guys that are like that. Like most guys is going to fuck
How do
with
you
their
feel
homies.
about bringing your friends together, like your old friends and your new friends? How did that? Did you ever do that before?
Like
How did it work out?
like male friends, or like you mean like, oh,
Like you got a childhood friend, then you meet somebody and y'all like build a bond, and it's like, oh, come
it
hang.
you know what's crazy? It happens all the time with men, and it happens to the point where it's not even
Did you have any like crazy situations, like where it went left,
crazy situations
and you
where it
kind of
went
like, I
left.
ain't doing that no more?
Let me think. A crazy situation where
Not
it
like
went
crazy,
left.
but like something where it's like, oh yeah, I can't.
I don't think so. My friends are pretty chill. Like
Yeah,
like it
I
may
think men got it easy in that field.
yeah, my friends are pretty chill. And you know, a lot of the times I think that guys, like even if they do have an issue with somebody,
Hmm.
they'll try to like, downplay it just because they know how far shit can get.
Yeah.
Like they be like, yo, I punch him, he punch me, we get to fighting. Next thing you know,
It's
people might get
done
to
gone.
shooting, and then like now, like I grew up with bull, and I know it's mine. That's weird, like you know what I mean. So I think guys kind of like, all right, I'm just not gonna mess with bro. Like I'm not, I'm just really not gonna
So
like
you think they
just
got the thought process?
yeah. But no, it's been times. It's been times. Like I'm a strong personality, so I'm pretty sure it's been times where people didn't like me. So you know what I mean. And then I'm like, all right, well, we ain't gotta fuck with each other. Dog. Like, all right, you know what I mean. But
You think you're a strong personality?
yeah, I think that I'm a lot to deal with sometimes. I think, I think, no, for real.
I'm just
Do
asking.
you think that you're a strong personality?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, yeah, as long as we both know.
Absolutely.
But no, I think sometimes I may be a lot to deal
But
with.
I feel like that's what I attract. If I'm always gonna be myself, so that's easy to wean out the people that's not for me. If I'm too much for you, go find less. Like it's just because regardless of how I present myself, if you a grown woman and you confident in yourself, my personality shouldn't deter how you feel or how you maneuver. That's why would you care? I only hang around strong personality females
Right.
because they the only ones who can deal with me. I can't have no like
Well, you don't think that they may cause y'all to bump heads?
absolutely, but that also opened the door for genuine friendships.
It
You should
do.
be able to tell me about myself and I shouldn't get mad because you're my friend. I'ma respect what you say. Even if we agree to disagree, I hear you.
But to be fair, right? Is that even realistic to ask of the majority of women to not take offense to when you tell if I tell you about yourself or if I tell you something wrong? Like that's not even a realistic.
What you mean?
That's not realistic. Like with
That's
American.
very realistic.
No, it's not.
How is that not real? First of all, so you want your friends to walk on eggshells and not tell you how you feel? So that's called being fake.
We do it all the time as men when we
Well,
deal with
that's
women.
unfortunate because at the end of the day, if you're harboring how you feel, eventually it's going to blow up and you might not even see it coming. So then y'all get into an argument. The argument gets so bad because this
Exactly.
whole time
And
you never spoke your mind about this small shit until it built
right.
it up.
And,
To
and
build up.
and that's what happens when you see.
So how is that unrealistic, or y'all just don't y'all scared of those conversations?
No, it's not that we're scared of those conversations. It's that sometimes it's hard for women to accept those conversations and receive them properly.
You just said it's harder for men.
No, it's harder for us to have those conversations with you because we know how you're going to receive it and
So
accept it.
you're saying a man telling his girlfriend about herself?
A man, a woman, anybody
No, we
like
was talking about friendship.
yeah, we were talking about friendships, but what
Okay.
I but it turned into a man telling a female, but anybody like
It's
it's not
different when you're
realistic.
romantically involved with somebody.
Even when you're not romantically involved.
Well, no, I feel the same way. I mean, I had male friends who tell me about myself all the time. I mean, whether I want to hear it or not, I don't
It might not
just
even be it,
X them out my life because they
but
disagree with how I
but
do
it can cause
something.
some shit to pop off. It could cause a big ass argument, and you
It can,
and
but if y'all friends, the argument it'll go either y'all agree to disagree or y'all come to a resolution.
true. But I just feel like it could be like the smallest of things.
But if we talking about relationship wise, if we talking about relationship wise, I can't see that.
All right, I just feel like this.
It's different relationship wise. I for my man to check me, I'm going
Right.
to turn into like a soft person. Like, why are you doing? Don't say that to me. Like that's it's different. You're not like
Yeah, but you go. But someone might turn angry.
that too.
Then you definitely not talking to her. Like I mean, nobody was
No, I feel like it turns angry because this is your person. Y'all are romantic. When you are romantically involved with somebody, it's always different. It's always different because you could snap on them and not think nothing of it because it's my man. Like we can have makeup sex. Let's be clear. Like you not doing that with your friends, so y'all have to have some type of healthy resolution or agree to disagree because y'all don't have nothing physical that will keep the relationship going if y'all don't end on good terms or whatever the case is. Where your man, you could just go cut up with him like I'm sorry
but
later.
but that's what y'all think. Y'all think that y'all could just do that to us and that we just no, we're accepting it for the time being because we don't feel like arguing. But deep down inside, we really still mad as shit. We just niggas and we horny. I'm still mad as shit. Like what the fuck was you on? I'ma still hit. Like I'ma bust your ass. But just know When look, this was mad. Look, I'm gonna be mad as shit. You gonna be on some command. Let me do this. Let me do that. I'm gonna let you do the shit, and then you gonna go to sleep peacefully. And the whole time I'm gonna be looking at you. I'm gonna slap the shit out you. You
And
know that,
I'm
right?
knocked the fuck out
I know,
peacefully.
but I'm mad as shit
I'm knocked the
though.
fuck out peacefully.
Right, but
Thank
like
you.
I'm mad as shit. Like,
So
ooh,
then
like you know
that's
what you did.
also though, just speak your mind. If you really feel that deeply about it, that's
Yeah,
on you for not setting the tone as the man in a relationship. Don't get me started. As the man in a relationship, if you really feel strongly about it, check your woman. Talk to
and
her.
that's what happens. You argue, and then y'all be like, "All right,
No,
baby, I'm
everything
sorry."
is not an argument though.
Everything is not an argument, but what I'm saying is a lot of the times when you do try to check your female, it turns into an argument because women don't like to be checked.
That's not true.
It is true.
That's not true. If y'all building a healthy relationship, y'all
I,
should have
I
conversations
just
that don't always lead to argument.
I just watched the interview, right? It was a black girl, and she said she was like raised in Japan or something, and she said something like, "In America, we don't tell women the truth," right? And that's actually factual. Like I looked at
I get
this.
told the truth all
No,
the
listen.
time.
I looked at this. I seen like this video of these plus size stores overseas in like Korea or somewhere in Asia somewhere, right? It was an Asian store, and the stores like the plus size stores would be like Biggie Smalls. Like it'd be like
Cause where's this going?
no, listen, it'd be like the fucking the pig
So
style
you
or some
not telling
shit.
her she fat?
In
You
America, if
babysitting
you
her
if you
feelings?
had stores like that with those type of names,
Big and tall. We have those
come
stores.
on, yo, cut it
We have
out.
those stores.
No, that's it.
The plus size
No,
section.
that's being
Do you
nice.
know how it feels for a woman to have to go to a certain section in the store
Yeah, but if
versus just having a whole store for it? I think it's better to have a whole store for
and
it
you know, but you not
because you only gonna see the like minded people in that
and
motherfucker.
you know,
Versus I'm in here with this little skinny bitch,
listen,
and I gotta go to this section and say plus size all big.
and you know how many.
And then the stuff is bullshit. Let's be clear, it's bullshit.
I don't know. I don't shop plus size. I'm little. But do you know how? Do you know how many men, right? When they get dressed, if I have on bullshit, like let's say I come out and my shirt tight as shit, my homie's gonna grind me the fuck up.
You
Ah,
look a mess.
baby gap, you look a mess, right? If your girlfriend come out and she's a large, but she has on like a small medium type of fit, and her stomach is like a little bit protruding, you know what I mean? Y'all going out that night,
No, I'm
and
not.
y'all is texting.
That's a
Listen,
lie.
listen, listen, listen.
That's a
Shonda,
lie.
Shonda shit look crazy. You over here
Cause I'm
texting
gonna be
everybody.
I'm gonna be clear. My friends, they'll be like, "Do I look fat in this? You think I should change this?" And I'm like, "Girl, your stomach out.
And do you think that that's
Do
the
you want your
norm?
stomach out?"
Do you think that that's the norm? Or do you think that when you go out, you see a lot
I
of
think
girls that be looking
a lot of
crazy?
stuff isn't genuine these days. So you don't care what the girl got on because you don't really care for her as a friend. You just want to go out. So you're in it for your selfish reasons, and you don't really care to tell her how she looked because you just want to go out and be in a mix. Now you talking about genuine friendships, I, girl. I don't think you should wear that. And it's no shade. You know you.
Or right?
But even skinny girls, you can't wear certain stuff, girl.
Yeah,
That's not for you.
yeah, but some,
You look
but
like a box or something.
yeah,
Like you'll never know.
but a lot of the times instead of telling the truth, we just don't want to be mean. We don't want to be mean, so we just no, no, no. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to hurt her feelings.
I'd rather be mean than you go out and other people be mean to you.
Me too.
So
Me too. Me too.
so if we both got the mindset, I'm sure other people do too.
I'm sure that I've came across a lot of people that don't, because when I go out, I still see them fat ass stomachs hanging out of them fat ass dresses. So
Well, let's be clear. People making names off there. They making this type of stuff famous. So it's kind of like I don't really know what's real or not. I just you don't know what people motives is. People wear their pregnant stomachs out now. So
yeah, that's you. How do you feel about the pregnant stomach?
I feel like to each his own.
That you small?
So a fat girl can't wear her pregnant stomach out because she
Is that
big.
bad?
I guess it looked different. You don't really know if she pregnant or not. I'm just saying, if you already very large and you pregnant and don't, because a lot of girls that's bigger, you can't really tell if they pregnant or not. If you're like to a certain, I'm not.
Why are you doing it? Hey,
I'm being genuine. Like I don't.
big girl. I like big girls. They nice looking.
They are.
You nice. I like
A lot of them
all
have
women.
pretty faces.
Yeah, all women are beautiful. Like you know what I mean. So,
And some of the skinny girls look smoked out. So it's just
they
like, let's be
do.
clear.
Some of them do.
Yes, you look very
Yeah.
smoked out vibes. So
Yeah.
it's just
Some of them look nice though, and that's a bad thing that I see going around too. Like for example, like a Coily, right? Like I think she looks nice, and a lot of people would be like, "Oh,
but
she's
she's
too
different.
skinny."
She have a sex appeal.
Yeah, but like it's like I
A
feel
lot of
like
people don't have sex appeal. So
true.
it's easy for her because she just I don't know what it is about her, but she has a crazy, like Tiana Taylor.
For real.
They have crazy
But
sex appeal,
she
but
has
then you
like
look at somebody like Haley Berry, Haley, what's her name?
Bailey,
Bailey.
them twin sisters.
Yeah, even Chloe, she has a nice body, but something about her is just like she's just missing the mark a little bit. But
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. But a lot of people think that they're beautiful, and I'm not saying that they're
I'm
ugly.
not
They're
saying they
not
ugly.
ugly.
I'm saying sex appeal.
Right, right.
It's just not
Yeah.
there. So it's different. If you just have, you have it. It's called what they call it, the aura.
Maybe it's the Philly.
Everybody don't have the aura.
Maybe it's like a Philly thing, like an inner city thing.
Everybody don't
Maybe
have
they
the
just
aura.
don't. Maybe they just don't have like enough like or something.
No, everybody don't got the aura.
The aura.
Cause I could look at somebody.
You can.
And yeah.
So who's your celebrity crush right now? Interested? Because you said you gotta
I
have
only
an
have
aura.
one. It will only always be one, and that's just what it is. His name is Aubrey Drake Graham. Okay. And that's just what it is.
So Drake, if you're watching this, Drake,
yeah, I like you.
You want everything. Give me a hug. I don't know.
We miss you, okay?
But I
He
do
said
like
the
that
man is
song.
hating, the woman is in love. Okay.
No, they was hating on Drake. They was waiting for his downfall.
So how about you?
My celebrity crush. Right.
The real crush.
The real one right now.
No, the real crush, not the celebrity.
Come on, girl, stop playing. Listen.
Let's get into it.
I don't know. You know what's crazy? I ain't gonna say she's my celebrity crush, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna say she's been looking real good lately, like real good. And I don't know where this came from. Goodness. No, it ain't who you think.
Lizzo.
Hell no. I'm sorry, Lizzo. I'm sorry. You've been looking good lately too, girl. I'm sorry. But lately, Glorilla. What is going on with her? She looked like Halle Berry or some shit.
The hype.
There ain't no damn hype.
You one of them internet niggas.
No, I'm not. She look like the hood Halle.
The hype.
Glorilla look good as shit.
You just like her because everybody piping her up right now. Well, what about her look good?
Yeah, Glow. I don't fucking know.
No, I didn't hear her songs. Glow. I said, what about her look good?
So every time I see her, yeah, Glow.
What about her look good?
Everything, that little big ass forehead that she got, the little hair weight, that little down south hair that she be having that the girls up north don't be having, that little extra shit, the just for me box shit going on that she be having. Yeah, I like that.
Just chatting.
And then she be inside the gym.
But this is the perfect example.
She be inside the
internet.
Gym. No, like, listen, she be inside the gym. I seen her working out. She was doing this shit.
That don't mean you do not like
she was doing this
for
shit.
her looks.
Yeah,
stop
listen,
it.
yes I do.
Stop it. You like her because the internet is piping her right
She be like, you like my music? I be like, yeah, I like your music, girl.
I like her music too. I fuck with
you like
her.
My music?
But yeah, I just think that you following the internet per usual.
No, I love Glow, yo. I ain't gonna lie. And when she first came out, I was not looking like that. I seen her and I was like, she okay. Like, I mean, like she look a little rough around the edges. Like, I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with rough around the edges because Sexy is actually very cute.
Sexy Red?
And she's very rough.
Yeah, she cute.
Rough, but she's actually cute now.
Yeah, she cute.
I can understand it.
Yeah, she cute. But no, but Glow.
I don't see it for Glow.
What?
Sorry. What? I don't.
You gotta check her out. I think
I like her.
Have you seen her recently? You seen her in that video with Boss Man D-Lo?
I like her. I don't. It's nothing about her that gives me like I can't even see her having sex. I don't see it for her.
What you think? Her voice too deep?
It's not even her voice. It's just something about her. She just don't give sex appeal. Like Megan, her and Megan on the stage together was complete like.
You don't think Meg gives sex appeal either?
Absolutely, she does.
Oh, you think Meg gives it, but Glow doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess. You know what's crazy? I like skinny Meg. Everybody like thick Meg. I like skinny Meg.
Go Meg.
Yeah, skinny Meg look different. Skinny Meg look like a damn supermodel. Tall as shit, them long ass legs. Thick Meg like shit knocked me the fuck out. I was kind of.
No, she don't.
What? Thick Meg was big as shit.
She was.
She was built like a tight end. Thick tight end though. Like.
All right, before we go, let's do types. Let's do types.
Types, like what's my type?
Yes.
Like a girl that I like?
Yes.
You know what's crazy? I like all women, yo. Like no, but listen. All right, can I get like a top 3 or top 5 or something?
If you go in the club, and I'm not talking about person. Mm-hmm. You going outside, what you looking for? Like what catches your eye more than others? If all women outside, like you like all women, right? All women outside, all different shapes, sizes, colors. They look like that. Da, 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 da. Who you going for? What do she have to be picked over the other ones?
All right, so that's a hard question.
It's not.
It is because
he just don't want to say
no.
it.
I'm gonna tell you why it's hard.
I know his type.
No, you don't.
I do. We talked about it.
No, you
Once
don't.
again,
No, we didn't talk
he
about
go
it.
for the
No,
ones
I'm gonna tell you what
that
we
he
no.
can't afford.
No, I'm gonna tell you what we talked about.
He go for the
Yo,
ones that he can't
no,
afford and he
no,
complain about them
no,
after.
no, not at all. See, women
Facts.
had this thing where it's like if she got her body done or she looked too nice
See? That's his
or
type.
no, but I never said that was my type. You seen something online and I said that it's attractive. You said it's not attractive, and I'm like, how is that not attractive? I didn't necessarily say that that's my type. I'm just admitting that it's attractive.
You like, no, niggas like you was arguing
Right,
me
because it's
down. Like, let's
attractive.
be
It is
clear.
attractive. So
If
I
she was not
so
cute
my type
and it was no
listen,
shade,
my type would not be a built body. That wouldn't be my type. You think that wouldn't be the first girl that I would go for? Somebody with plastic surgery? No. But
not necessarily plastic surgery.
but my type, I would. So it doesn't matter about height. Height doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? It is something sexy about a really really tall woman, and it is something sexy about a really really short woman. Though we can't lie. Like if she's like 4'11", it's like damn that's sexy. But if she's like 6 foot, it's like damn that's kind of sexy too. So like if you're like Angel Reese, it's
I
like
can't even say that because I don't even like that artist. Go ahead.
what?
No.
So if you like Angel Reese, it's like damn. But then if you like Lola Brooke, it's like damn. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you all over.
So you feel me? And then it's like black, Spanish. It's so many. It's just so many. They're all just beautiful.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But if I had to, if I really had to have a wife
Thank
though,
you.
if I had to have a wife,
Yes.
I would want my wife to be black. I want my wife to be
Absolutely.
black, right?
Dr. Umar, if you watching this.
I'm not really a complexion person, like where it's like, oh, she's so light skinned or too dark. Like if you dark and you're beautiful, that's probably like gorgeous. You feel me? But you could be any complexion. I would prefer you be probably like a darker complexion though, me personally, because I
Just
do.
throw your type out there. Like he's scared. He
So
wants
no,
you know.
so
I don't
I'm
want to get
trying
you
to
in trouble.
no. So I'm trying to put it
Okay.
together because I never
All
really
right,
thought like I don't
okay.
really think because I like women. I like them all. They look good.
Okay.
So all right. So it's like all right. Oh damn. All right.
Cause he ain't never gonna get into it.
All right. Yeah, because I never. Oh shit, we on live. Hey, how y'all doing, y'all?
How
We
y'all
was on
doing?
live the whole time. Niggas was live the majority of
They
the time.
got
That's
questions.
insane. That's insane. Hey, how y'all? How are you? Did anybody right?
Yeah.
Anybody right? Oh, all right. Great conversation, man. Convo and chaos, you know.
Calling him out on his stuff.
What is my stuff?
You know, forcing him to be honest.
I'm being honest. What? I don't have a type.
I'm not talking about the type. I'm just talking about in general.
What am I not being honest
So
about?
stay tuned.
Men don't cheat. Especially black men. Black men definitely don't cheat. What?
Some honesty, please.
What?
Please, honesty. It don't have to be all about men and women. Just honesty.
All right, let's be honest.
Everybody cheats. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just not me, but
neither do
everybody cheats. Well, thank you for tuning in to our first episode of Convo Chaos. We hope you enjoyed it.
We know you enjoyed it.
That part.
Sponsors are Oak Lane Studio and Launch Zone Radio.
Tune in next time.
Peace.